Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. So, in the last one we did a lot of grinding. We got a bunch of hunts out of the way, pretty much all of them minus 15, 16, and there's another one that actually just showed up for me. Now, where am I? Right there. There's another one here that just showed up. I kind of want to get these out of the way, just to go forward a little bit, but we're a lot stronger now than I was even in the last episode, so we should be fine. Fang has 1300 strength. She had like 900 in the last episode, so I did even more grinding. I went and grinded money and found a ribbon by choco farming, digging. Apparently there's a big route you can take. I just looked up like choco dig map because I remember when I was little doing that, and you just run a big circle around the area. There's 5 treasures always on the map, and after you collect all 5, you save, reload, and do it again, and the 20th dig is guaranteed to be a ribbon. So I got that. It's not even 100% resistance to ailments, only 25 when fully maxed, but it's fine. I also upgraded Fang's weapon because I made a bunch of money and decided why not. So she is a very, very strong weapon. Still not her ultimate weapon, obviously. And we got a power glove because I upgraded a brawler wristband to the next tier and stuff. So I did that. I upgraded lightnings. She's also got ATB charge 2 now, which is even better. Just more charge. So that's about all I did. Hope still is like a level 1 weapon, but the Crystarium's almost done. Well, the main 3 roles that you start with for all 3 people, so I wanted to get all that out of the way because you guys don't need to see that, right? Oh, here we go. We got a dig spot right away. And if you're wondering how digging works, when you're in the general vicinity, the exclamation mark goes, the chocobo also looks in the direction. Like if I'm facing this way, it kind of looks... Oh, I guess it's not really doing it right now. Yeah, we're going away. Like when you get close to it, it starts to tilt its head in the right direction. It'll look right here. It's not looking right. It's over there. I swear it does it sometimes. What'd we get? Dawnlight 2, that's literally the worst. You can get gold nuggets from that, and I got a lot from that. And they sell for 60k each, which is a lot of money. At this point in the game. When you get to the end of the game, there's much better methods for this, but this is between episodes. I felt like, why not? Why not do this to make some money without forwarding the plot? Alright, you can actually skip these. Plush chocobo, that sells for like 20k. Alright. So, our mark is somewhere over here. Don't you run into me. Ah, there it is. Another goblin chieftain. I want to see if I'm actually significantly stronger here. Why do you face this way? It's fine. So we're going to get these 3 out of the way and then move forward with story. She's hitting for a decent amount. Considering how many of them there are, though, it's not bad. Oh. Yeah, there's a ton of goblins. I'm assuming the target time's a little higher because of this. I want to blitz. There we go. Oh my god, they really, like, go at you. There's so many of them, it's hard to not be overwhelmed by them. Yeah, lightning may be in trouble. Okay, well, I gotta go for this guy. He's got like 0 health left. There we go. I don't really know how you do this any faster. Without a Deceptisol. If you had a Deceptisol, go in here and quake, and then they're dead. Ooh. Also, I have double commando, and it has been very helpful for keeping 2 enemies staggered. Lightning is very good at being when you're not controlling her. She just goes at the target you're not attacking, and it's great. Because I believe whenever anyone attacks, it builds her ATB, which is awesome. Oh yeah, also Fang got D-Shell, which is awesome. If she had Imperil, she'd be set, but I don't know if she even gets it. She might. Go launch him.
Didn't even break a sweat.
That was probably a 3-star. Oh, 5. Survivalist catalog. All right, and the next one is, yeah, that one over there. So I'm gonna grab a chocobo and jump over there. And I actually did manage to kill one of those little ones that was guarding a treasure. That was pretty interesting. It still was kicking my ass. I got kind of lucky. It turns out just being on Sentinel's enough to not die to Quake, so I just sat there and meta-guarded while my teammates killed him slowly for 0 stars. But it had a gold nugget hiding behind it. And we've already read this. It's in the font of Namba, where the chocobos were. A big Sahagan group, probably. Wait, did I have to get off my chocobo for that? Oh my god, I don't think I did. Oh, now I gotta walk. Alright, now depending on how big this group is, decides whether I change my paradigm or not for this. Okay, they're right in the middle. It's a lot of frogs. Just skip that. Okay. It's a decent amount of enemies, so I probably want to have a Commando Ravager. Instead of Saboteur, I'm gonna go Sentinel. Oh, no. Well, I can switch to it in battle. It should be fine. I think I'm gonna want to do this, though. Oh, there's not that many. Oh, yeah, we got Runga. They really hurt, though. Also, I have to Libra these. And let's do this. And let Hope do all the damage. All the damage. Raga is great. Alright, if I could just get all of them on me, that would be... I'm still provoking. I'm still getting them on me. It's too late. It's too late. They're too overwhelming. Challenge. Oh, no. Challenge just has a higher chance. This is wonderful. This is exactly what I predicted would happen. Those frogs, they seem like worthless enemies, but they actually just wreck you. And they have enough health that they survive long enough to, you know, that you have to switch paradigms around. What is my best bet here? Maybe starting on Relentless. See if Lightning AoEs them a little. Oh, did I get a back attack? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Maybe problem solved here. Quake. Alright, now hit him hard. Alright, now Hope stuff should launch them all. Even if I switch over to this. Oh, Courtship Dance. Come on, Hope. I'm like really relying on him, and he's getting beat to shit. Yep. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Diversity. Oh. They summoned so many new sucks. This sucks. How do I handle you guys? Oh, I'm slowed? Alright, let's go for this. Because only the original ones can summon. As soon as they're gone, no summoning can be done. Alright, and I think that's the raptors. Come on. Staggered. Don't you try to courtship, get in the air. There. I'll feel a little better when this is gone. 2 and... Now I think we can just finish him off. I don't think I'll get a very good rating, though. What? How did you miss? Alright, we're fully healed. See, the thing that would probably be better is having Hope Ravager and Lightning Medic, but she's not the greatest medic, at least right now. But Hope's just way better for a Ravager at this point when it comes to raw magic. Five stars. That was a lot of CP too. Rhodochrosite. I got a few of those from Choco digging. Okay, let me triple check this menu. Is anything blinking? 1 on the bottom right is blinking. That is it. So I think that's all we have to do. Oh man, there's totally a dig nearby and I know where it's at. It's alright, we'll grab it after. Can I still pick this up? Uh-oh. Oh no, we can't do this. It's Hunt 54. Gigantar. Okay, well, I'll read it anyways. We 5 Lassie are the shepherds who see the caravans safe from harm. Though we act as one, it falls to me to fulfill our focus. For I am the leader, and what manner of leader would shirk this most onerous of duties? I could not abide such shame. The Eastern Tors are the dominion of our mark. Afel Gigantar. It is said to frequent a rise within Oratois territory? For honor, the Falsi, and my brothers, I will slay the spiny scourge, and carve my own legend in its ruined husk. I just want to see where it is. I'm pretty sure it's where we saw that thing with saws. I'm gonna go up here quick too. It's yep. I feel like it might be the same cactar that Saz was hunting. I feel like there's a cutscene attached, but there is no way we're gonna be able to beat it at this point in the game. We'll have to come back. All right, what did we get? Moogle Puppet. That's like 13k-ish. Either way, we are ready to move on. Please move out of it. Oh, the fact that it keeps backing up makes this very difficult. Will you guys just let me through? Alright. We can move on with story.
There's a way through here.
Yep. Thank you, Snow. Very perceptive. I'm surprised I was that close to a cutscene when I walked over here last time. So. To recap story, we're going to Oerba. And I never even mentioned this, but I am so confused as to why Hope knew to go there. What? Because he totally was laying there delirious, and he's like, go to Fang and Vanille's home. How did he know that? How did he know that was their home? The name of it? All of that stuff. He just kind of blurted it out. It seems kind of random. Unless it came to him as like a focus. Vision. I don't know. All right.
Better keep an eye on the shadows.
But we're heading there as our last chance to figure out what to do to get rid of our focus. Because reasons. You guys are new. Hoplite. I don't think these ones open up like the pulse work. I remember them being a pain in the ass in big groups, though. Not now. But if you didn't do all the side quests along the way and then just came straight here, I think they're pretty damn tough. Haughty Claire. I mean, actually, it's probably better than Stagger Lock. Oh, man. I still need to look up what that actually does. Because prevents staggering of enemies. I guess maybe it's so that you can just sit there and build the thing. You personally can't force it to go into stagger. And then other people can finish it off. I feel like that actually makes Saz's wriggle weapons good, because he has like a move. We'll get it eventually. Actually, I don't think we'll get it till post game, but he has a move that hits multiple times, and with stagger lock, he won't go over. I don't know. I need to think about that. It's been a long time. I don't remember, but oh, I need to switch my paradigm back, don't I? There we go. I feel so tough right now compared to, still not even 5 stars, compared to what I usually am. Okay, let's put this back to Saboteur. All right, and we've seen, we only need to see like 1 to 2 fights of each enemy. Bye. All right, where are we going? This way, and then there's an optional way. I actually think there may be a sea stone up ahead that asks us to go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna wait going that way, just in case my memory's right. Ooh, need to fight one of these. This thing I remember being pretty tough. Just in general, their enemy type. I mean, we had one as a mark, but we got the back attack, so deployment. Oh, because he deploys more of them. I see. He deploys a lot of them. Yeah, he's got to go. God, she hits hard. Version upgrade. Wow, you got everything, huh? Libra. So Hope doesn't waste all his stuff. Oh, you deployed more? Yeah, go right for him. Clearly. Oh. He really can, like, screw up the battlefield here. Oh, I was waiting for a blitz, but... There we go. You know, the only thing I miss is haste right now. I really want to see lightning with haste. With their current ATB charge, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, we didn't do good. Cutscene? Oh, it's the Dango.
Made this path.
Yep. I bet it's off digging more tunnels right now.
They seem different from all the foul sea we've seen on Cocoon, you know? It's like they just plow through, without caring what happens around them.
That's true. Then again, we were able to build our village on land cleared by foul sea. We lived alongside them, just like you do on Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is just like Cocoon.
In a world this big, who knows what we'll find?
Well, we've already kind of explored quite a bit of it. The Mahabara Subterra. Grand Pulse. I guess technically our goal from that optional cutscene we saw, we were following that thing to the tower. Near Awerba.
Don't think we were ever meant to be here.
The thing's just flying around. Oh. Looks like my game is stuttering somehow. Oh, no back attack. New bombs? What are your name? Cryohedrons. Yes. Don't know why I remember that, but... Ooh. I should Libra, so hope doesn't waste whatever he's doing right now. Oh no! Okay, one self-destruct's probably okay, right? But if you let like 3 of them self-destruct, you could get wrecked pretty quickly here. Oh, new pulse work? And a back attack? Centurion. Okay, someone just healed him. There you go. Oh. God damn, Hope. Oh, it's... yeah. Hope still doesn't know what not to use. There. Now I'll be fine. Come on. I can't tell, because when I was fighting those same enemies I was doing CP grinding on earlier with my current weapon and stats from all the upgrades, Fang was hitting for like 50k sometimes. It was ridiculous. And so was, I think Hope was too. Lightning's kind of in the middle, but she does attack very fast now, so I feel like I have a decent setup right now. Even though it's kind of, I feel like the meta choice doesn't really matter. Oh, let's skip you, please. How long do these tunnels go on for? Oh, those are some dirty flan. They have the word mud in their name, I'm pretty sure. Oh, rust pudding. Weak to thunder. Speaking of that, I think Hope started to get his in thunder stuff now. I'm not positive. He's got some of them. It might just be in fire, but no haste yet.
Break a sweat.
But he's getting some offensive ones. Speaking of that, oh wow, 35k already? I'm just gonna very quickly do this. Not put any thought into this. All right. And you... She's actually done. Yep, didn't miss anything or there. She's actually ready to move on to something else. What would I give Lightning? Oh, Sentinel. Yeah. I was already talking about that. Oh, it's so expensive. And you still... Are you done? No, he's missing abilities and everything. In Frost and in Fire. And the sad part is, like, I have to go around and search. I have no idea which ones I bypassed just to get here quicker. They were farther down. All right, is that all of them? It is. Okay, so Hope and Lightning are already ready to move on. Hope should probably learn Saboteur, I think. I think higher magic stat is more likely. Oh, you start with D Protega? What? Is this D Shelga? What? What else do you get? Dispel Kurska? He gets a lot of AoEs right out of the gates. Poisonga? I see. Interesting. Another cutscene.
Guys, heads up. Whoa! Look at that thing. Let me guess. That's a fal'Cie?
Yep. Busy carving out new tunnels.
Making roads where roads ain't meant to go, huh? Yeah, kind of sounds like us. All right, roly-poly. Let's hitch a ride on that thing.
Now you're thinking Grandpa style.
They're all so positive.
Figure he's looking for something.
We don't want to make an enemy.
Where is he? I can hear him. Oh, there he goes. Jeez. It's kind of loud. Oh, there's the Seath Stone, and it's actually a fast travel. Shh. It's so loud. It's never gonna stop. Who designed this place? It's a maze of dead ends. How am I supposed to find the ambling bellows? Knowing it's in a twilight cavern doesn't help much when I'm trapped in a maze of blasted things. Curse my luck, I'm running out of time. I had every intention of fulfilling my focus, and now I'm going to end up a Seath. Oh, no, I forgot I already accepted one. Take on mission, replace. And this is 18, so... It's right in front of us? Wow, this guy really... He was so close. And then he gave up right here, apparently. Or gave in. It's so loud. Oh! Well, I feel like we're gonna be able to go that way eventually. We just gotta stop him somehow. Excuse me. At least they made the fast travel sea stones easy. It's kind of hard to miss. We're fine. We've already fought these though. It's the same fight, I believe. Wow. That worked much better. 5-star. That was not the mark. This is the mark. Whoops. I misunderstood. Okay. We still should go for him right away, right? Great. We did fight one of these, though. That's the one we got the back attack on. Jeez. We got the back attack on it, and... It's vulnerable to everything. In front of the cave entrance here. Pain go? Doesn't look like it worked. God, it hurts. Yeah, Hope's dead. Should probably Phoenix down and hope the Fang doesn't die. Oh. It's fine.
Can't be serious.
Jeez. All right. I went in with a Fortisol because I just didn't want to deal with it. He's still killed Hope though. All right. 5, 4. It's fine. It's fine. Sorcerer's Mark. It's good. We got free teleport back here, so I am happy with that. Now, how far have we even gone? See, I could have swore there was going to be a mark that told us to go back here. It's fine. We can go back there later. I think it's a dead end. I'm pretty sure. The only thing I don't like is leaving the chance that there's like a decent treasure that I could grab now, but I'd like to move forward a little. This looks vaguely familiar. Probably not. Well, there's clearly a cutscene here.
These flowers. You remember them, right?
Yeah, sure I do. They grew all over Erba.
We can't be far now.
It's my fault Grand Pulse ended up like this, isn't it?
What?
I remember everything. I became Ragnarok. I scarred Cocoon. And I left Grand Pulse in this mess. It was me.
What are you talking about?
It all came back to me. Everything that happened with iFocus. All of it.
You're lying.
No, it's the truth. It's all my fault.
Don't say that!
Vanille!
Oh, right. I always felt like this kind of came up out of nowhere.
The Idola knows the truth. Ha! I knew I was right.
Wait! So you were lying?
No more than you were. Admit it! You remember everything.
It wasn't your fault.
Vanille, we should talk about this later.
Vanille was... Oh, I only have those two. She was trying to tell her the whole time. And... Uh-oh, this is bad. Hecaton Share... I don't know how to say his name, but... This hopefully isn't too hard, but... God, look at all those arms. I think I'm gonna have to saboteur. Oh yeah, that didn't hurt too bad. Okay, about a... Oh, it was still going. It's still going. Now medic. Seems to like wait a long time and then pummel hard. So hopefully it goes for Fang here and I can switch back. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, thank God we have Imperil. I kind of want to put Vanille back in, but... Oh, I also upgraded her weapon, her Belladonna. She has the Marlboro wand now. We should probably switch back. I don't trust this. There, that was perfect timing. Uh-oh. Oh, it was not perfect timing. Stop. Oh. It's okay. Healing also counts as the gauge. Alright, I'll do a little build up and then back to Sentinel. Does she not have Kira yet? That's so weird. Oh wow, putting up the debuffs, even if they're already up, is a big boot. Look at that gauge. Oh man. Apparently that's where it's at. Okay, we only have 300 left. 35 seconds. I'm just gonna keep putting up debuffs. It'll be fine. 2. Come on. A little more. There we go. What kind of vehicle is this? She's got like a Magitech armor. I don't remember hers very well. ATV gauge segment. I don't think I actually ever used it. Oh wait, I gotta back up.
I knew something was off. You've been shying away from our focus ever since we woke up on Cocoon. I couldn't figure it out, but then it all made sense after hearing that story from Rains. You already knew. You knew Ragnarok was the name of destruction.
It wasn't fair. You had to do all the horrible stuff. And I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason to lie to me. You think that's what I want? You of all people! Poor kid. You've had it rough.
Fang.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family now. We stick together. You hear me?
Oh. I forgot that was left unresolved. That was the only thing missing. I think the only reason I don't remember this part is because it came out of nowhere and it just disappeared. Like, Hope, when his Eidolon came out, it was a big, big moment, big deal. And same with Fangs, like big cutscene before and after. This one, we just walked along a path and it kind of happened. Like they almost like they forgot that they hadn't given Vanille an Eidolon yet. But it's still cool. It just I feel like there should have been more to it because it was only them two. Like everyone else just wasn't involved in this whole thing. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, what were they doing? Are you guys fighting? I'll just go ahead and pass by.
This isn't easy, is it?
We got to be getting out of the tunnel soon here. Oh. Okay. Ice Charm. Oh, that's one thing I did when I was fighting that Adamant Chillid. I don't know how it's pronounced. The baby Adamantoise thing. I put on Earth Charm for Hope, and sometimes he didn't take damage from Quake, which kind of helped. Instead, he absorbed it. So those charms kind of work. They are pretty random though, whether they proc or not. Like, it doesn't always absorb Earth. Kind of a weird thing. But whatever. Particle Accelerator. I do want to show the method I use for upgrading because I'm following pretty much a basic calculator online for it. But I don't know if anyone cares. I don't know if anyone's even playing along or... I don't know if anyone's watching in the first place. Juggernaut. According to my YouTube statistics, like, people literally watch two minutes of the video. So I am really doing this just for myself as of right now. Maybe people want to watch it later, but Holy hell, this thing hurts. Oh, it does a follow-up. Why am I fighting you? What are you doing here? Oh, we are so dead. I did not think this through. Wrecking ball. Damn. Should I even be... What am I fighting you for? Ooh, it's weak to curse. I need to get that up. Alright. Curse. Very important. I want it off balance every time I attack. No, don't steam clean. Oh well, that gives me some time to build up its gauge at least. This is just a normal enemy. What the hell? Oh, there they go. Alright. I got those up very quick. If I can get Curse slow up again, get it to steam clean and waste its time. There we go. Oh my god. Please let me launch you. There we go. Ooh, and it gets to keep the debuffs. That's good. Oops, that's not what I meant. Holy hell, it has so much health. For a normal enemy. I'm hitting it for 29k. If that says anything. I think we'll beat it though. I mean, in this cycle. Smite's gonna do a bunch. Come on. 3, 4, smite. No smite?
Be ready for the next fight.
Lightning just did 100k. Damn. Alright, if there was no chest or anything here, I came up here to fight it for nothing. Wow. Oh well. It was an interesting fight. Okay, so really quick, I just want to... Oh, these are updated. Show this. Basically, I buy 36 sturdy bones. I'm going to buy it. 36 sturdy bones to get a 3 times multiplier. And... Oh, I get superconductors now. Superconductors are one of the good ones. Perfect conductors are the better version of that. And in an R&D depot... Particle accelerators are the next best one, and this is the best EXP bonus in the game. Ultra compact reactor. Depending on how much EXP you need using a calculator, it tells you how much of whatever thing you need. So, to upgrade, that's pretty much all I did. Get the 3 times stuff, use it, and then buy, like, if it says 4 particle accelerators is the most efficient, then do that, or 26 perfect conductors, who knows. But very efficient way to do it, using that guide. Alright, is there anything new? These are all the weapons that I have access to. Warrior's wristband. Oh no, 100 strength. Sorcerer's... Oh man. Wait, I have 2 of them? How do I have 2 of them? I've never made one. Cherub's Crown, increased death resistance by 30%. Well, that's good. What uses death in this? Hold on. I thought I just had Shaman's Mark. Sorcerer. Where did I get this? Huh. It said I had 2 of them. Oh, I just picked one up. It's actually weaker than my level 10 Shaman's Mark, so I don't need it right now. But if I upgrade it at all, that could be pretty good. Honestly, I think I'm going to give it to Lightning. She's kind of my balance right now. Especially with the Axis blade, that's what it is. Upgraded. Everything's just perfectly balanced. Okay. That's good. I wish I knew that earlier that I had those, but... Excuse me. Oh, it's loud.
Might break a sweat.
Alright, get me away from here. Nothing down there. Let's just move on. I don't need to fight you guys either. This is such a long tunnel. Oh. I feel like we're halfway, maybe more than halfway through Chapter 11. If you consider, like, side quests and stuff, then no, but... I think you can do up to 30 of them right now. Maybe a little more. But Crystarium-wise, we have to... like, beat the game, unlock the final Crystarium thing before we can do some of these. Some of these are... You just physically won't have the stats, the rolls, everything maxed out far enough to handle some enemies. Even with, like, ultimate weapons and stuff, I think. Oh, that's where we're gonna go then. Oh, I see.
No way through. Man, that foul C must have been slacking.
Wait! Stop already!
Why do you do
The
this?
file peaks all over again.
Hey!
Hope! Get out of there!
Oh god.
Is he trying to stop it? You can do it!
What are they doing?
Huh?
Ooh, well, that was cool. Go robot guys.
Good lesson for us. Not even a mighty foul C is a match for the power of teamwork.
Oh my god.
That is inspiration right there.
Save the sermons, old man. Let's hop on Trailblazer here, while we still have the chance.
Everyone's getting pretty corny now. Are they still down there? No. It just decided, hey, I'll stay stopped for you. Apparently this is our ride. Board Atomos. All right, this is Atomos. I just called him Dodongo. Thank you. Oh, there's another stone. Where are we now? Sulya Springs. Ceiling of Sky. Okay. Ooh, number 19. Triangle of Tragedy. Time is of the essence. He must not defeat me in this. I must be the one to slay the Iridimu at Sulya Springs. Oh no, we fought Ugala. I thought this is just like a Gorgonospid or whatever those are called. We were always together, he, my princess, and I. But my princess and I. But it was he who won her love. Were he now to turn to crystal, I fear it would break her heart. And so it must be me, that my princess can live out her days in happiness, as a princess rightly should. Oh. So two guys love a princess, and he knows that she loves him. So he wants to be the one to turn to crystal. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to save. See, and this is like the extent of like actual story you'll get out of these side quests, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not very in depth, but I like it personally.
What you doing?
I was talking to Sarah. Just telling her that we're all gonna be okay.
It's so pretty. Sarah, you'd been crying, hadn't you? Back when we first met? This place was beautiful, and my focus was to destroy it. I decided to do nothing, and wait to become a thief. But because I did nothing, others got dragged into this nightmare, and I was the one to blame.
What?
How's the scrape? Huh? Fine. Much better, thanks to you. Oh, sure you don't mind. I mean, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I? Not at all. Don't worry. I could sit here for hours.
I didn't.
Hey, Sarah? Do you think we'll meet again? We might. Sure. See, the thing is, I was chasing after someone. And there's something I really need to apologize for. But I just can't ever find the words. Gee, that's gotta be tough, huh? Yes. I even have nightmares about it. Well, if it's too much to deal with, face it later.
That was her idea.
Sometimes things seem easier when you look at them from a distance, you know? But does that really work? Good question. I'll let you know. Actually, I've been trying to keep something at a distance myself lately. Like what? Don't laugh, okay? It's a dream I had. A bad one. I dreamt I destroyed the world. It was terrifying. I needed some time alone. It had me so scared, I tried to run away. But then, my boyfriend, he came chasing after me. It's when I understood. Running away and leaving behind the people you care about? That isn't love. Though you might just want to keep them safe, shutting them out of your life only hurts them more. The point is, I have people I can count on. I'll make it through. I think you'll be fine. And you will be too. You'll find the words. I'm sure of it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What else can I say? I'm not the one you should be asking, Vanille. You'll know what to say when you find your friend. You'll see.
She didn't know what to say.
You mean you met Sarah?
Mm-hmm. I tried to hide our focus, and she ended up on the sea. I wanted to say I was sorry, but...
Well, when we rescue her, maybe you'll get the chance.
Yeah, I hope so.
Come on.
I think Sarah saw the same vision of Ragnarok that we did. Which means Daisley had to be lying when he explained her focus. I think she beat it. She handed Cocoon over to us, and that's what made her turn to Crystal.
Yep. I know.
Yeah, well, that's a little confusing, because, I mean, we know that Rain's turned to Crystal despite defying his focus, so it's like, who's right and wrong on what this is about? Like, how it happens, etc. I mean, maybe she did defy her focus and that turned her to Crystal. Maybe being a Seath... How do you become a Seath instead of Crystal, though? Because people turn Seath when they defy their focus, too. I don't know. All right. Oh.
This place is guarded.
That false sea protects the waterfront.
Must think we came to stir up trouble.
Well, if that's what it thinks, shouldn't we probably be heading off now?
Looks like it's a little late for that.
Thing looks pretty confident, too.
It should be clumsy out of the water. If we can get it to follow us onto dry land. Well, better than fighting a foul sea.
That is 100% Bismarck. They didn't say it, but it's a whale. Let's see. Data log, you know, right? The Valsea. Bismarck. No. And Atamos. I've been kind of going through these. I found out that we're getting these. I'm not going to read them yet, but we're getting these from the hunts. Waystone things. From specific ones, I think. So, apparently there's a whole little, like, lore story here. I want to get them all before we read them, though. I'm going to guess there's 13. No, and we can actually read about these, but... I don't know if there's anything that they cover that we needed to know. Yeah. Long abandoned engineering and excavation. I mean, it's... I'm looking for, like, lore that isn't kind of obvious or explained, or not, you know, just by, like, going through the area. But those are kind of obvious.
There's so many of them.
It's okay, they're probably guarding chests. We'll have no choice. We have to fight them. Also, where is my mark? Oh. Oh, they're guarding 2 chests. Well, no choice. I didn't even realize these are Orobon, not Sahagan. We had not fought these yet. So much for me showing the first time fighting everything. I mean, it's the same model. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. All right, lift them up, get them out of here. These were... I think they just got more HP. They just have more HP. Me and my English. But those stupid frogs. Summoning other frogs. It's so rough. Unless you back attack those frogs, you're gonna get overwhelmed. Water charm might come in handy here. Minar stone, huh? Minar? How do you say that? Oh, I need that. Oh, I was gonna say, that is totally out of battle range. Aquabane brooch. Alright, guys. Nope. Now, looks like I can get this one without fighting the frogs. Sure. And here the Iradimu. Libra? Oh, I fought you guys before. Oh, they're not even that hard. Alright, Hope. I know you're getting eaten alive, but... I think I might switch to Vanille soon. Just to have Imperil. Because Vanille and Hope are roughly around the same. If I put on Shaman's Mark and Sorcerer Mark, she'll be very strong. Right. Maybe not quite yet. I'll get through this area before I switch. Oh. What are you doing? Stupid. Jump mechanics? Just sent me back and forth. It's so awkward sometimes trying to run in this game. Like, if I want to move to the left here... Oh, I did it just fine there. Sometimes I just fly back, just by being in the general vicinity of an edge. Alright, we gotta take you guys out, get these 2 chests, and I think we're good here then. Damn, that took a while. Let's see. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Sure feels like a while. At least the battles in this game taking like 50 seconds, and that anything past that, in my mind, it just feels like it takes forever. I mean, when you consider their random battles. In most Final Fantasies, I think trash mobs don't really go for much more than 30 seconds, right? Between going in, inputting commands, and then the battle end screen, I think. Oh, right. That is done, and this one isn't activated, so... I feel like we're probably all caught up. That's clearly not number 19. Number 19 is somewhere else. Probably ahead of us. I don't know, I kind of wish they were on the map. Even just a little. You know, just to tell you, like, number 19 is in this area, so I don't have to run around trying to find the next one in the chain. But they've been pretty consistent keeping it with story. Ooh.
Still with us, Cocoon? I wonder what's going on up there.
Good question.
It'll start getting dark soon. Let's set up camp.
Can I see nighttime? Nighttime pulse would be sweet. I don't think you ever see it.
How's Sarah?
Same as we left her.
Here's a screenshot. Very familiar one.
So far away now. Sarah says she wants to talk. She'd probably prefer it if you skipped the lectures. Hey!
Once we're home, what's your plan? You're getting married, right?
What's that?
Sarah wants to know.
Don't scare me like that.
You are getting married, aren't you? Don't you let her down, you hear me?
Don't worry. This tear will be her last. I'll make sure of that.
That's all I need to know.
Oh.
You will see her, right?
Don't go there. No room for doubt.
You're right.
We'll see her again. And soon. You convinced me of that. So stay strong.
Don't worry. We'll finish this and go see her together.
Oh, teary-eyed lightning. Rare occurrence. Actually, maybe the only occurrence. That needed to happen. You know, I think we've resolved literally everything. No one has any issues with each other. Everyone's, like, resolved everything, right? The only thing unresolved is their need to defy their destiny or whatever. Oh, and Sarah's still a crystal and dodge. That's part of it. But that's not like any what animosity between the characters. I don't know. I don't know words. Just give me another set. There better be a teleport in this area. I remember this area. Not fondly. I very briefly remember it. Mostly because this giant tower just reminds me of FF12 for some reason.
We get through there, and we'll be in Abba.
You're almost home.
Yup.
It doesn't exactly look like it's gonna be a leisurely stroll.
Oh, so we just head through this Foul Sea's lair to get to Airbo, right?
What's another foul sea at this point, huh?
Oh. He's not even touching them.
Something strange about that one.
That's pretty brutal. If it can just explode things on contact. 20 words unspoken. When Father told me he was leaving us, I struck him full in the face. I can still remember the look in his eyes to this day, just as I'll never forget the way he picked himself up and left without a word. I found out later that he had turned to crystal. It pains me now to think of how I never made any attempt to understand how he suffered under the burden of his focus. Ugh, that sentence needed a comma. That is why I must triumph over the goblin chieftain near Taijin's tower, so that someday I can tell him that I'm sorry. Sure. What's up with everyone having to fight goblin chieftains? That's like, this is the third or fourth focus that we're trying to complete involving that. All right, you are new, aren't you? Monogarmer, okay. Am I saying that wrong? Ooh, it uses Imperil. But does it use any elemental moves? It sure does. It's also got really high stagger. Wow, this for a normal little dog, this thing's kind of scary. Apparently that's how fast you're supposed to beat it. Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid them. Those things... in packs, those things would be rough. Let me sneak around. Alright. Don't... Serpentine! Oh.
Just getting started.
Oh boy. I hate that they dash in a random direction and then they book it at you after. Oh, well, there's no avoiding you. What are you now? Are you new? No, we fought this. I don't remember ever fighting this, though. Must have been with another group. Or maybe it was a hunt. Okay. I feel like... Oh, I said I was going to put Vanille in, didn't I? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Oh, come on. I really hope someone learns haste soon, though. I bet it'll be lightning. I feel like lightning knows haste. Alright. Time to switch everything up. Okay. I don't know if the setup's going to be the greatest. I don't have any of... I took off, like, all of Fang's saboteur possibilities. I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Because technically Vanille does know pretty much everything Fang does. Minus, like, one thing. I don't know. Oh, you're done. Right. Everyone's done, and they're moving on to random stuff now. So I might as well get Ravagers so I can eventually have triple Ravager if I wanted to. Well, we're finally moving into the sub things. Evade. I think she's the first person to get that. Unless that's a... Oh, I can't even go forward. I give up. Unless that's a passive ability. I'm missing 2 HP here. Where? Somewhere down here, I'm guessing. Where... Oh god, I have no idea. It could be... It could be anywhere. Okay, maybe it's actually up top and I just missed it. Oh. There it is. Alright, for her, Synergist is probably the next one. Kind of want to get her Commando because it'd be hilarious, but... Come on, haste. No. No, Veil. Okay. No. Seriously, no one... This is why Saz is so great. He's the only one with haste for such a long time. Protectra. Ooh. I don't know. But I'm going to stick to this for a bit. Oh, great. I need that item. Oh my god. She... Oh, right. That was a mission. I somehow missed that. I don't know why I spaced that out, but okay. It was just a normal fight, but Vanille with AoE, D-Protect, D-Shell, and Imperilga, she does so much. Oh no, 2 EU. She causes my party members to do so much. Oh, you dick. Coming inside. I don't even think they're supposed to be in there. I think it's stuck now. It's glitched in there.
There is such a thing as being too careful.
Huh?
I'm not.
Oh boy, this tower. Tajin's Tower. Tajin's? I don't know how it's actually pronounced.
Huh? I'm not the only one hearing that, am I?
No, it couldn't be them. Could it?
It's weird. Like voices in my head.
I hear it. Your presence here draws the tyrant's gaze. Leave this place at once.
We can't leave. This is the only way for us to get through. Please, help us.
As you wish. Look for us, and the way will open.
Rotating tower puzzle.
That was easy enough.
You never know. Could be a trap.
Could be. Don't see no stairs, though. Do you?
Nope. This is our ride. Bumpy or not.
All right. It's like a musical elevator.
Hurry up.
Before that, there are... Oh, no. These guys are going to chase me around. There are chests here. Oh! Juked ya. Haha! Oh, God. I'm just barely dodging him. Sparkbane brooch. There are multiple chests here. God damn, they spot you from so far away. Oh! Not today. Nope. Wow, that was close. Chipped fangs. Oh, man. These chests are not worth it. Okay, that one's coming right at me. And again. Okay. I'm using the minimap to try to dodge him, and it's just not... Have we made a full circle? I only saw 2 chests. I could have sworn there'd be more than that. Also, can I actually interact with these? They got things on the map. Oh well. Time to go up. We'll probably get started on this tower, but we won't get too far. All right. Rehydrate too. Okay. Why? I just noticed when I was looking at the Crystarium there. Why is second tier? Why do they have protect Ra, but deprotect Ga? What is the inconsistency there? Because they're both AoE, right? There's no protect Ga in this game, I don't think. Unless Ga means like AoE enemy? I don't know.
Stay on guard.
Unless is there a Bravera? Oh, yeah, maybe that's how it works. I don't know. There is totally a waystone over there.
Are you toying with us?
How dare you?
Looks like somebody's got a temper.
How does his body even work? To continue ascending Taijin's tower, you must accept and complete the missions from the 3 colossal Menhirim on the tower's second tier. The route to the tower's apex will remain closed until all 3 of their tasks are done. So, forced side quests. That is fine. Gelatitan? Okay. A tremulous terror. Brave soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that a I can't say that right. Gelatitan holds my power thrall within the spire. Slay it, and I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my two brethren and I, here on the second tier, the way will be opened unto you. Yes, sir. Right over there. Oh, you guys are new. Still, I feel like I'm gonna run into more of them, so we'll just wait till we accidentally end up with that. Oh god, there's no way I can dodge him in the hallway. It's coming at me. Ha! I tried. Jesus. Put up deep protect and it's just dead. I almost think she should just stay on Saboteur. Oh, hey, there you are. You're kind of gross. Like, grosser than other flan. Weak to lightning, pretty much just that. Got it. Alright, I'm going to Saboteur right away. Come on, you can put something up, right? Poison? It's gotta be weak to more than just poison. He protects. Imperil. Great, that's fine. There, look at that stagger bar now. So much faster. Okay, it still feels a little slow. Water guy. Oh, break up. I'm too greedy. Alright, keep that going, and it's dead. Vanille has like 1200 magic now. I put all the shaman marks on her. Alright. Is there treasure? No. What you want? I forgot. Puissant? I don't know how to say that. Puissant soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that an ambling bellows holds my power thrall within this spire. Slay it, and I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my two brethren and I, here on the second tower, the way will be open to you. We've already fought one of those. 2 of those. Possibly 3 of those. Okay, so it's just on the way to the 3rd one. Very easy. Alright. Ooh, you guys are different color, at the very least. Libra Cryptos. I guess we'll take them out quick. One more. Yeah, they're pretty weak. He's gonna call him back up though, probably. 1, 2, 3. Deployment. Good, D-shell. I think this thing's, yeah, resistant to magic. Resistant to physical and halved magic? What's worse? They're both bad. Well, we only got D-shell on it, but it's certainly going down fast. These things are gonna wreck me though. They're overwhelming already. Vanille. Vanille. Okay. She's not healing. Vanille, heal. Oh god, we're so dead. System upgrade? You can't do that to yourself. There we go. This was a little closer than I'd have liked. I think maybe I should have went for him a little sooner. Or just switch to a healer a little faster. That's fine. Particle Accelerator time 3. Alright, last one. I think there's still more to the tower after this too. This is just for second floor. Second tier, whatever. Sage Soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that a Garingach holds my power. Thrall within the spire, slay it, and I shall be free once again. If you can restore the other brethren, second tier, the way forward will be yours. I hear the items totally on the staircase back here. How do I get there, though? Oh, okay. I'm guessing they'll remove the fire. Which we could totally do because we know magic. But that's fine. So I'll probably do this, and then... yeah, and then we'll save and then finish up this tower in the next one and probably get all the way to the end of Chapter 11. Okay, we haven't fought you yet. I'm actually going to double Libra this one. I want to know exactly what it's weak against. It's immune to a lot, but not in peril. Alright, put it up. Oh. She has debuffing, improved debuffing too. I'm surprised this isn't sticking. There it goes. Oh, it's still moving kind of slow. All right. There. And switch. Oh, hell yeah. We got all the debuffs on it now. It's dead.
Hardly worth the effort.
Oh, that was bad. That's fine. Free wristband. That's all you guys did. It's a lot less impressive than you think, guys. That's okay.
Right, here we go again.
Can't take a hint.
You're one to talk.
Huh?
I'll be damned.
Okay, they did help a little bit.
Are they sad?
Well, I guess the way is open now.
What did they say? Fang, you never translated. Okay, they did a little more than put out the fire, so... okay, that's fine. Alright, I am going to have to split it here. But in the next one, we are definitely, most definitely going to finish Chapter 11. We'll probably be going into Chapter 12 a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember how much stuff there is in between it or anything, but we'll have to see. But we've done quite a bit. I mean, we covered a lot of ground. We got literally the first 23 missions done out of 64. Still trying to consider whether I show the post-game stuff. I don't know. the closer I get to the end of the game, I can't decide. I mean, really, at this point, it just comes down to interest. So, if anyone's actually interested as the videos come out, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna move on, because I've had like literally 4 views on half the videos for quite a while. So it's one of those views is me double checking the all the audio and everything. So I don't know. I'm doing this for me, so I just don't really want to show the. I don't want to go through the effort of all the grinding and that on camera. Well, not, just to show the, endgame hunts for the little lore you get, if no one has any interest. So, we'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.